Guys, welcome again for another great video. Remember, my name is Seal and here you are in Tremendous Generation, a channel where we talk about how to unleash the power within you and how to win the money game. So today, as every day, I have another great subject to talk with you. I want to talk about 8 reasons why you should make mistakes. Of course, it sounds very weird, it sounds very unattractive, but in a couple of minutes you're gonna understand why mistakes can benefit your online business. So you don't want to miss it. Please stay tuned to the end of this video. And before we go further, I want to ask you for a little favor. Please go below, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to give a like and check on the bell notification to be updated for every new release video. So that's it. I just say, let's dive in. Alright, so what is the first reason? Why do you need to make mistakes as an online entrepreneur, even in your everyday life? Because you're gonna see that making mistakes and acknowledging it can really improve your life. So the first reason is that mistake makes us grow. Mistakes make us grow. So that's the first reason. Understand one thing. So when you make mistakes and when you acknowledge it, you will start to learn from it. You're gonna learn from it, and the kind of information, the kind of things you're gonna get from that mistakes will make you grow. In fact, if you don't make enough mistakes, you will slow your growth. Remember, the kind of things that we turn to keep the most, it may be a pain, it may be some bad thing we have experienced, and it's also the type of mistake you have made. If you are fallen someplace, you will not come this place another day. Why? Because you have learned something. So making mistakes allows you to learn. So that was the first reason. You really need to consider to make mistakes. The more mistakes you make and the more you learn from it, the better you get. So the next reason is that mistakes gives you courage. Yeah, when you start making mistakes, and I want to give the precision about acknowledging your mistake. You know, there is 2 ways of doing that. Some people, when they make mistake, they said, I'm so stupid, I'm so stupid, I'm very dumb. And the other people, when they make a mistake, they just say, I made a stupid mistake. Can you see the difference? The first guy, when he make a mistake, he start to condemning himself, he start to blaming himself. The other guy, he just get I want to say emboldened and learn from it. He makes a difference between the mistake and himself, because remember, you can make a mistake, but you are not a mistake. You are not your mistakes. So making mistake gives you courage to go beyond that, gives you courage to don't be stopped by that, gives you courage to go further. So the more mistakes you make, the more courageous you're gonna be. The more courageous you're gonna be. So the next reason is that when you make mistakes, you are free from fear of taking risks. I say, a lot of people, they're gonna say, because I've invested my money in first time in certain place, and it's failed and I've lost, so now I'm not gonna do that again. So they let the fear of losing money just overtake them. But when you acknowledge that it was a stupid mistake and you have learned from that, because behind every mistake you can make is a reason. What is the reason? It may be something you didn't know. It may be something you didn't understand, something you didn't notice. So once you realize the mistake that you made, once you realize what you didn't know, once you realize what you didn't do correctly, the mistakes become for you a point of an advantage. So making mistakes and acknowledging it can give you the freedom, the boldness, the courage, the willing to go beyond the fear and take very great and calculated risks in anything you want to do. So making mistakes can free you from fear. So the next reason is that making mistakes boosts your motivation. Yeah. When you make mistakes and when you acknowledge it, there are always two people. Some may say, I make a mistake, so now I'm gonna just give up. But other people, once they saw what they didn't do rightly, once they just noticed the kind of things they didn't understood the first time, making mistakes, that's mistakes they made, just give them more strength, more boldness, more motivation to do further. For me, when I make mistakes, I always try to understand what I did wrong, because I know something that's the things I wanted to do, whatever it is. I think that if other people can do it and succeed on it, it means I can. But if I'm failing right now, it means one thing, I didn't know something, and once I discovered what it is, I just get motivated. So making mistakes, acknowledging it, and learning from it can motivate you. So you really need to don't be afraid, don't fear to make mistakes. So the other reason is that making mistakes gives you a great story to tell. Yeah, that's one of my favorite, because let's say everything you want to do just succeed. Let's say you are a kind man, you are a perfect guy, so you want to get something, you get it. You want to do something, you just do it. Everything seems easy for you. Don't you think that your life, or even the story you're going to tell to your friends, to your child, to your parents, may seem a little bit boring? There will not be something related to them. And I want to tell you, when you are an online marketer, when you are a business person, even you are a parent, making mistakes will allow you to have a great story to tell, because stories inspired. Stories help people. Stories help to sell and helps to build confidence. Story helps to show people that you are not very different from them. So making mistakes gives you story to tell, boy. You don't want to be in front of people without any story to tell. You're gonna say everything was good, perfect for me. No, you don't want it. So you really need to consider the goodness of making mistakes. So what is the next reason? The next reason is that when you make mistake, you get experience. Yeah, experience. What is it? It means that you're gonna see that in things in life, things comes in circles. The same people, the things is that people are always making the same mistakes. Why? Because they didn't learn from the previous one. Mistakes always come in different forms. So when you make a mistake, you get experience, and the experience will allow you to recognize something, recognize a place, recognize something you've done before, and avoid the trap of doing the same mistake. Experience will also allow you to lead other people, to help them, to show you the traps that you have encountered during your travel or during your journey. So making mistakes gives you experience. It's very important. So the next reason is that by making mistakes, it boosts your creativity. Yeah, it really does, because when you make mistakes, let's say you want to do something and you didn't wrongly. If you are the kind of person who don't give up, by having that mistakes, you will learn a better way to do it. Remember the story of Thomas Edison? He made 10,000 mistakes, but each time he was mistaken, each time he was making the mistakes, he was learning a new way. He was boosting himself. He was boosting his creativity. He was just improving himself. So the more mistakes you make, the better you're gonna grow your creativity. Why? Because you won't give up, because you will still believe that you can do it no matter what, no matter the mistake you have made just right now. So making mistakes can really improve your creativity. So the last reason, or the last thing that you should know about mistake is that mistakes gives you a better understanding of yourself. Yeah, by making mistakes, you're going to understand how you react in front of mistakes. Some may be crying, some may be very upset. You know, one of the best things you can do in life is to understand who you are. And a lot of people are living without knowing who they are. Why? Because they don't pay enough attention on how they react. They just keep on living and doing stuff every day. So making mistake will allow you to understand how you react, how you are. Will really help you to understand who you are. And once you've done that, you're gonna see what the kind of things you need to work in your life. So that's what I wanted to talk with you. If you like this video, please don't forget to go below, subscribe to my channel, and I tell you bye bye, take care. That we'll see for Tremendous Generation. Bye.